Look, when you load up on NBA 2K20, I know you want to go to the park and dominate. I know you want to get on the game and feel like a demigod. I know you want to be able to do a little bit of everything with your My Player. And today, with this build, all of that is going to be possible. Now listen, YouTube. I'm telling you guys right now, this build will completely ruin NBA 2K20. Now look, a lot of people just say that when they make their builds. A lot of people just say things because they want you to make this build, or they want the video to be more interesting, or they want you to feel like, oh, they know what they're talking about. Listen to me. I'm telling you guys, I have played on virtually every point guard build you could possibly think of, guys. I have had so many builds that I have deleted max builds just so I could make new builds. Why? Because that's what keeps the game fun and fresh for me, guys. I like playing on different builds. It's like a challenge for me. It's like, it makes it feel like I'm playing a new game. So trust me when I'm telling you guys, this is the best point guard build on NBA 2K20, period, point blank, no contest. Now look, what you're gonna do, you're gonna pick the playmaking and defending pie chart, guys. This is the pie chart that is going to solidify you with the game breaking build, because it's gonna give you Hall of Fame playmaking and Hall of Fame defense. So listen, when it comes to the physical profile, guys, whether you're making this build or not, no matter what build you make, guys, do not make the mistake in picking any of these useless physical profiles, bro. The speed physical profile is the must-have physical profile, guys. I promise you, do not pick any of the other ones. They're bait, bro. Trust and believe me, it's all bait. So look, let's build this player. Now this player is going to have 41 badge upgrades, and yes, you heard that right, 41 badge upgrades. Now that doesn't even sound right? Especially for a build that's not a legend. It doesn't even sound right to have 41 badge upgrades, but guys, I got y'all, all right? 41 badge upgrades, and this player can genuinely do everything. Now look, here's where I know some of you guys are gonna look here about, whoa, Choc, whoa. You got a 67 three ball, your three ball's not a 90. Look, I'm gonna take it even lower than a 67 three ball. We're not done yet. Just trust and believe me, guys. I will not lead you astray. Just trust me. So you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna max your shooting out, all right? So right now we have 11 finishing badges and 10 shooting badges. Now, we're gonna get into the pass accuracy. You go one underneath max, and you're gonna go ahead and max your ball handling. That's gonna give you 20 playmaking badges. And then in regards to defense, you're gonna max your perimeter, max your lateral, max your steal, and then in order to solidify the most upgrades possible, you put up your defensive rebound. Now look, if you don't care about getting as much upgrades and you want to upgrade your offensive rebound because you want to help on boards, be my guest. But in order to get 20 defensive badges, which is absolutely insane, you're gonna go ahead and have to upgrade your defensive rebound. Now boom, that's looking good to me, but we're not done. We are really going to glitch this player out. So look, body shape, always go burly. And I'm really breaking this down because I know some people are just getting this game for Christmas and they don't know yet. And shout out to y'all who are getting this game. Thank you for clicking on my video. I'm gonna make sure y'all load up into the park and y'all don't miss a beat. Y'all go out there and start bullying kids. All right, so burly body type. For your height, we're going to go with 6'5". All right, 6'5". Now look, guys, I just need you to trust me, okay? Please just trust that I won't lead you astray. 6'5", minimum weight, and max wingspan. Now look. I know what you're thinking, okay? I know what you're thinking. Choc, why in the world would you go with maximum wingspan and put your ball handling down to an 82? Keep in mind, guys, when you hit 95, 96, 97, etc., your attributes go up. So at 99, you will be able to speed boost. If you don't feel like you can get to a 99, just go down a little bit. But I'm telling you guys, max your wingspan. Even not at 99, all you have to do is get an assist or a basket and you'll be able to speed boost. And I promise you guys, having max wingspan is game changing. It is game changing, okay? So you're going to max your wingspan. And for takeover, you're going to go with playmaking takeover. Playmaking takeover is the best takeover in the game, okay? It might not be as good as overpowered essentially as shot creator because you can't lean and green, but look, bro, you can literally make them fall every time and your teammates will green so much more when you have playmaking takeover. Now look, guys, this is your two-way slashing playmaker build. I'm telling you guys, this build is the absolute glitch. Trust and believe me, this build is going to take over NBA 2K20. Now look, let me go ahead and put y'all on to the glitchiest badge spread that you can do with this player. These are the finishing badges that you guys are going to want to have, especially these three over here. Those are the main three that you need to make sure that you're having on any player that has slashing in him. For your shooting badges, these are the big four. So no matter what build you have, if you have a player that has enough shooting badges to have these and you don't have them on, please reevaluate what you're doing, bro. These need to be as high as possible. Preferably these two, obviously, but these two as well. For your playmaking, this is what you're going to go with. Guys, I'm telling you, all you need this year is tight handles, all right? All this other stuff is just good to have, but you really just need tight handles because if you have tight handles, you can stun your defender every single time. And then for defense, just trust me, bro. Go with these badges. These are the glitchy badges. Now look, sometimes I run pickpocket and sometimes I don't. A lot of people say pickpocket is useless. I don't think so, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to go ahead and go with these. Just trust me. And if you want to adjust it, you want to turn them all down to gold, that way you can throw pickpocket on there as well, then be my guest and get right to that. But look, without further ado, let me get into some gameplay and show you why this is the most broken build on NBA 2K20. Now look, before I get into the complete breakdown on why I think this is the best build, just look at this little teaser right here, bro. Understand that when I'm trying to tell you guys that this is the best build in the game, this is the best build in the game. So look, a lot of people have been making this slashing sharp, right? Myself included. And when I say that that's the most overpowered build on NBA 2K, I still stand by that statement. It is the most overpowered build on the game offensively. But this build right here can do absolutely everything. Now understand, bro. Every build in NBA 2K20 can score. Every build in NBA 2K20, for the most part, can shoot, get to the basket, dunk, and dribble. If you're making one of the elite point guard builds, you're going to be able to do all that. But not every build in NBA 2K20 can defend. And the biggest skill gap this year in NBA 2K20 is how one is able to play defense. So I want you to keep all this in mind, alright? When people are making their point guard builds, they are not focusing on defense. So people are making these 6'3" builds. They're making these builds that are small and cannot defend. They usually have shorter wingspan so they can shoot a little bit better, and it makes them a defensive liability. In order for you to successfully dominate courts, you have to be able to defend your position as well as score on your position. Now let me explain something to you right now. As you see how I body these smaller guards, 6'5" to 6'3" in real life might not be a significant difference, but in this game, 6'5" to 6'3" is absolutely wild. I treat 6'3" guards like I'm in the NBA and they're on their middle school team. I'm telling you right now, people will play great defense on me. They'll play great defense and I'll run to the rim, force a layup, and it'll end up going in. Why? Because I'm that much bigger, stronger, etc. than them, okay? The max wingspan is key for this build. The reason I find it so key for this build is because I think having max wingspan changes how your player defends. I think you get more plucks, you definitely get more blocks, and you're 100% going to be able to get more rebounds. Look at this. 6'3" guard. Come on, bro, get a rebound. You can't. And here's the thing. This is the same build that I used in my clan battle versus TMB. Now, at that time, this build couldn't speed boost like it can now, but it didn't make a difference. Why? Because all it took was one basket or one assist, and I was able to do what I needed to do. This build is lights out, guys. And the reason people are hesitant to make builds like this is because they think, ah, man, a 60-something 3-ball is not going to be consistent enough for me. I'm telling you, if you get your hotspots, it doesn't matter what your 3-ball is. If you know your shot timing, you're going to make your shot. And as you see right there, that's the reason why I pick playmaking takeover. Because if I do a snatchback and you're in front of me, it's an automatic ankle breaker. They're going to fall 9 times out of 10. And because of that, it makes it even harder to guard me. But the problem is, they have no answer because people do not build their players to be able to defend like I do. So here's the thing. It's all fun and games until you give me the ball. But then it's like, okay, so what do? A lot of people say, hey, I'm just going to leave him open. And then once you leave me open, I'm knocking it down. And then, okay, once you hit 1-3, in the back of their mind, they're like, oh man, I can't leave him open anymore. He's going to knock it down. 1-3 rattles people, okay? So always know that. If you knock 1 or 2 3 down, they're going to start respecting you. You see how close this guy's guarding me now after he was standing in the paint on me? Why? Because I made 2 threes. That's just how people's mentality works. Now look, I'm going to give you guys my signature styles. Now trust and believe me, I only run one dunk package. The main reason I run this Russell Westbrook dunk package is because I feel like it is the best dunk package on the game. I feel like you get the best animations at the best times, and I feel like if you put another dunk package on, you put yourself at a risk to not get one of these dunks to trigger. And I think that his package has every single dunk that you need in the game. Now, I gotta stop speaking about packages because that doesn't even sound right. But look, let's check out the rest of the signature styles real quick. With gold quick draw, I used to use Ray Allen. Now I use Dante Exum. For you guys can use whichever one works best for you. These are the 2 best jump shots for gold quick draw. As you can see, everything else is typically the same. The only thing that I've really changed up is my dribble style now. Dribble style is honestly irrelevant. It doesn't make a major deal at the end of the day, but I like Magic Johnson's dribble style just because it kind of keeps me up. I don't know. It's something about, I know that I'm 6'5" on this player, and I want my guy to feel 6'5". Every time I play people now, like if I go play somebody and they're streaming or something, and I watch their stream back, all they talk about is, man, there's nothing I can do. He's so much bigger than me. Guys, I'm not on some 6'7" player. I am 2 inches taller than majority of guards that I'm playing. But because of the way this player is built, it feels like you're guarding a player bigger than what he is. And that's why I like this guy. It's a mental thing that gets into their head. And honestly, it's a physical thing because you really can't stop me when I'm getting to the basket. And at the end of the day, especially on the 2s, especially if you're an ISO kind of player, one-on-one, nobody is going to be able to stop you. So if you have a good enough shooter on your wing, there's absolutely nothing they can do. And I mean, look at this. I'm just out here fooling around at this point. Post fades on a 6'5" player over a center. And that's how we get down. But look, trust me, guys, I won't lead you astray, bro. If you take the time out of your day to make this build, you are going to dominate the game. This is the best build on the game, period, point blank. It can do absolutely everything, and there's really nothing it can't do. So I'm just letting y'all know right now, to the people that don't have this build, where you going, buddy? To the people that don't have this build, but have short point guard builds, when you play versus this build, you're going to be in for a long game. And unless you make this build, there's really nothing you can do about it because this build can do absolutely everything. So even if I miss a shot, even if I turn the ball over, I have 20 defensive badges. I'm essentially a lock. So I can guard you better than you can guard me, and chances are I can score on you better than you can score on me, all with one build, and this is that build. So guys, if you have made it to this point in the video, let me know what you guys think on the build. I'm telling you guys right now, the more you see this build, the more toxic it's going to be for you if you don't have this build. So if you're a guard, I'm telling you to get on the wave while you can before it's too late, and you have to grind this build out after you're getting dogged off the game over and over again. But yeah, I appreciate you guys' support as always. There's been a lot of hate going on. There's been a lot of different things, you know, revolving around my name. And you know what? I promise you guys, in 2020, every single person that broke ties with me is 100% going to regret that decision. You watch and see. But thank you guys for supporting me. I promise you guys the content is coming different 2020. I love you guys. It's your boy Choc, and I'm